I have found that I really need a note-taking tool that is digital in my classroom for multiple reasons. One, I need to be able to write on my presentations. Um, and two, I want to be able to teach students note-taking skills, and modeling that for them is easiest to do digitally. So a tool that I found is Cami. This is what it looks like when you sign in, and you have some options. You can upload a document from your Google Drive or from your computer, depending on if you have a Chromebook or just a regular laptop. There are add-on features. This shows a trial of the premium version, but I'm only going to go over the basic features. So one way that I feel I could use Cami is during my math class. A lot of times I find myself working up on my document camera because it benefits students the most when they can see me doing my work in math as I do it. But that requires me to stand up at the front of my classroom if I want to use my document camera. With Cami, I can move around my classroom. I can write on my presentations. And the students can see me working in real time. The other great thing about this is that I can upload my notes to Google Classroom for students to look back on. Or students who missed a day can look at my notes and see if they have questions, so that they can learn the content from when they were gone. So I'm just going to go over a few quick tools that I think would be, that I think I would get the most use out of. First is the highlighter tool. My Chromebook is touchscreen, but you can also just use the mouse. But like in this math problem, if I was teaching, I could highlight the important information and students could see, oh, this is how you pull out the important information. You can also underline with this tool over here. You can choose, let me move myself around. You can choose the color you want to write in, but there I am underlining, circling, all those great things. You can add text right here. So if I wanted to say, don't forget, and then I wanted to give students a reminder or give them a sentence starter, all great options. But then when I'm done, I can download my notes, and then I could upload them to Google Classroom for students who weren't there that day, or students who need another refresher and didn't bring their math notes home. I also think this would be really beneficial for students to practice note-taking skills. First, because they can't lose their paper if it's digital. And second, because there's lots of different tools that they can easily have access to. For example, I'm going to go to this science text. And so if I was wanting students to highlight 5 important things for an assignment that they read, they would read through this, then they figure out, oh, this is important, I'm going to highlight it. And they're practicing those note-taking skills that they're going to need in later grades, but they won't have as much support in those later grades. So I think I really wanted a tool that would help them have exposure to that and help them practice those note-taking skills. And I feel like Cami does that. I chose these ISTE standards because I think that the use of Cami, especially when uploaded to Google Classroom, provides the access to digital content and meets the needs of learners, whether they are at home or at school. Also, I think it encourages students to take ownership of their learning, where they can go back and look at notes and they can take notes on their own.